All right, looking to put together a video here. Um, it is actually I went my first bow hunt, and I went out on a Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe, and I sat in a spot where cold shot a big buck, and it's like a tree line, waterway, creek line where there's a lot of deer that move through. So I kind of I sat in a tree stand that I had, and then I saw some deer moving in the field across the creek line from me on the first night. And then the second night, I went back and hunted on the ground where I saw them deer came through. Um, there is a bunch of oak trees dropping acorns along that edge, and the deer were all feeding on them acorns. So what I had was I saw the does coming out, and I just set up right where they was, normally you're right where they walk through. Well, sure enough, I sat there about the same time. I see the does come out, or at least I think it's the does, and I'm watching them, and they are off to my right. You can't really see them on the camera, but I didn't realize it. But there's a buck walking straight at me behind some brush. Well, about the time he saw me, I saw him, and he spooked, ran out. I thought he ran out to about 30 yards. After the fact, I looked at it and he was probably only about 20 yards, but it just, I was shook and it just kind of threw me off a little bit. And I shot him for 30 and shot over his back. So, that being said, I got all flustered with that, but I just kept sitting there waiting because I knew that the does would come out, or at least I thought they would. And sure enough, the does came out later, and they was way off to the right again. Same thing happened. There was another doe that came walking straight in about the same path that that buck took, and I ended up shooting that. It ended up being a button buck. I thought it was a doe, but it was a button buck, and it was kind of screwy. I had no idea how bad my vision was screwed up by the brush that I left in front of me so that I could be hidden. So I guess it worked in the end, but kind of screwed me up on getting that buck. But either way, it was a fun hunt. It's always nice to get out in the woods and just chill, and it was fun to hunt from the ground and being able to shoot one. Hope you enjoy it. All right, it's November 1st, and I'm heading out on my first bow hunt for deer this year here in Ohio. I shot a mule deer this year in Colorado a couple weeks ago, and just getting out here again. A lot of deer on this place. Talking to the landowner, the farmers wanting to get some deer killed, so I'm gonna pretty much shoot whatever. I'm hoping to hunt in I'm going to hunt in a spot where Cole shot his big buck a few years ago. It's in a waterway, so like a creek line with trees and then ag fields on both sides. So usually it's a good rut spot. We're just getting into it here. Usually I get does on camera, but it's usually a better morning spot. But we'll see what happens here. I think it should be good. There's a bedding area about 200 yards west of me. Wind should be good if they come out of that bedding area to get to the ag field. So we'll see what happens. See, there's an ag field back here behind me. There's another ag field across the way from me there.
the wind is kind of coming from that way, so I don't know if they'll walk with the wind to their back or not. But it's supposed to be switching a little bit to come from in front of me, so they might end up coming that way. Just never know. But they just took these crops off, so they're feeding in these crops fields, so we'll see what happens. Alright, back out here at that same spot. I don't know if you can see from the other footage, but the deer hit this field edge over here on the opposite side. Over there is where I was at. And the deer came over here where I'm at now. The deer walked that edge. I got a shot right that way. I've got a shot through there. I've got a shot over that way. And there's 3 does that walk through here. So I'm hoping they do the same thing again. This tree behind me, dropping all kinds of oaks out into the field and over that way. There's oaks all along this edge over here. There's always deer tracks along here, so I'm hoping to get a doe here, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm in a nice comfortable spot now. I'm sitting in a turkey chair actually, and the deer should be 200-300 yards that way. So hopefully they didn't see me or hear me sneak in here. The leaves are crunchy, so it's hard to get away with about anything. But we'll see how it goes. I can get a shot over here behind me, but I'll have to see them coming and really get myself turned around. But if it happens, I'll give it a try. So we'll see what happens. I don't know how much camera light we have, but I just ended up shooting a doe. The other does are out there blowing right now, wondering what's going on, but yeah, she's laying over there. The other does are blowing, but look like I probably got her maybe just a fuzz back, but I'm sure I got the back of the both lungs. She didn't go that far. She went that way just a little bit, maybe 20 yards and turned. And it went another 50 yards. She didn't go 100 yards.
After that, I called my son Cole, and he was at the grocery store, and he or at the carry out, one of the two, and he came out, helped me field dress the button buck and throw it in the back of the truck. the landowner let me drive my truck right to it. It was since the crops were off, it was good and dry, so we wouldn't screw up the field at all. So made it nice. It was good. It's been a while since I shot a deer at home, and it was a it was a fun hunt. I kind of wish it wasn't a button buck, obviously, but kind of wish I would have got the buck. But uh, it all happens. It is what it is. Making the farmer happy, making the landowner happy that we're taking care of the deer herd over there. It's there is a pile of deer. I mean, she's got them 15, 20 of them in her yard sometimes. So um, they're tearing up her all of her trees, all of her pine trees around the house. So it was nice to be able to get one down and get some meat in the freezer. Hope you liked it.